later how to use that WSDL files, and there is UDDI. So it's like UDDI is contains so many web services. UDDI contains so many web services. So you need to have a picture that we have a UDDI. In that UDDI, these web services are described with WSDL. Okay. And if I want to communicate from one client to another client, so I should send a message in the SOAP format. Okay. So if you understand this architecture, then our 3 units are completed. If you didn't understand the architecture, so again, you will be in a question mark. So what is this? So what is this WSDL? What is this UDDI? Okay. So at least now, it is a place we can keep all WSDL files, or it contains all web services. It contains all web services. Means every web service is right up. Because if you understand this, so then I can move on to the next topic. We have UDDI right up. Anybody? We have right here. Anybody can help me from their own end. Right? Visible? So this is a UDDI. In UDDI, we are having different WSDL files. Okay. This is a computer, C1. This fellow, client 1, here client 2 is there. Now you want to send a message to a web service. If you want to use any web service, you will request UDDI. You will request UDDI. So now the message is in the format SOAP. Okay. So here UDDI is for what? To register all web services. We keep all web services in UDDI. So with the unique with UDDI, we can see all web services in the network. And here client can use any web service by sending a message from in the format of SOAP. So till here, I think everybody understood. Everybody clear? Yeah, what is WSDL? WSDL means it is a web service description language. So we are writing a web service in a WSDL file. So this is about the module 3, and we see what are the different web services we have, all these things, components we have seen, how the web service will work. So all this content we discussed in the previous seminar. Now So message format we have seen, and then UDDI, the universal description and discovery integration. So this is about our first, one. And now, right, ఇక్కడ డైరెక్ట్ రాయొచ్చా నేను? ఓకే. Right. This is a implementing XML. What is this implementing XML in e-business? So in e-commerce, how can we use XML? What is XML basically? XML is what? Okay, extensible markup language. What is the purpose of it? We can create our own tags. We can create our own tags. Markup language. We can create our own markup language. Right up. We can create our own markup language. So now I want to build one business application. So I will create my case. So I can write my own tags. For example, I want to write the data related to hospital management system. So in the hospital, whatever I require, the tags, so I can take a patient, I can take a doctor, I can take a, so different tags. Okay. By using XML, what we are doing? We are creating our own data. We are creating our own data in terms of tags. Okay. Second, we can keep the data. We can write up. We can exchange the data between the pages. We can exchange the data between the web pages. For example, I am moving from one place to another place. Another web pages we basically we traverse, right? So moving from one place to another place. So we send the data from one machine to other machine, like a XML document. So XML is used for to define our own tags. Second is to transmit the data or exchange the data. So that's what the title is, implementing XML in e-business. E-business means e-commerce. In e-commerce applications, how can we use this XML? The first way is, so we can write our own data in terms of tags. For example, if I am building a student information system, so I will write all student information with different tags, student ID, student name, okay, marks, like that. If I want to take the data related to teacher, so I will take all teachers information. If I want to take courses information, take course data, course tag. So likewise, we create our own tags by using XML. We can create our own tags by using XML. And second thing is, so this data, whatever I have, so I want to send to another machine. I mean, another page. For example, I want to know all courses information. What are the different courses a particular student is studying? So student and course, both are there with me. So which student is studying which course? So I will keep the data in the XML format. Okay. So we keep all the data in the .xml file. This XML file will send to one web page to another web page. Here we are not using any database. We are not using any database. Okay. So database will be later. If you want to store that permanently after updation, so we can keep that in a database. We are moving the data from one page to another page. So then login page to success page. So in between that, there is no database. Okay. So at the time, I will send the data in the form of XML only. So that is called commerce or e-business. Here, two kinds of applications we find. We find two kinds of applications. One is B2C, B2B. ये क्या है? Business to business, business to customer. Two kinds of applications we find. So in that, how can we implement? So now we'll see that one by one. So here, please note down. First, what is XML in e-business? Second, what I mean by B2B and XML applications? And what are the B2B interactive components? What? Now I won't disturb anything there. If I disturb you, you will, if you B2B or B2 versus B2C. And next, third one is B2B interactive components. EBXML framework, Rosetta Net standards, Rosetta Net standards. I'm not going beyond that because here you need to write only theory. What is what? What is what? Next, XML in vertical industries. Web services for mobile devices, future trends. So I will 4 points in the morning session, and in the afternoon session, I will discuss the remaining part. Okay. Right. All of you noted down? Still, I need to wait. Right. పెట్టాను. That content is less. I will change it later. To the right. All of you taken. Next. Oh, still is a meta markup language. What do you mean by meta? ये तो नया term है. What is the term? What is meta? Meta means data about data. Means teacher, where is my tag? So the tag will describe an element. That's what we call it as meta markup language. It is a extensible markup language. So what it will do? Platform neutral business data exchange. I said in the beginning, XML is used for what purpose? To describe or to create our own tags. Second is it will do the data exchange. It will do the data exchange. So I want to transfer from one place to another place with the help of the XML file. Okay, that's what XML will enable platform neutral business data exchange. Platform business data exchange. So for example here, hello, there is a tag called order. Please note down. There is a tag called order. In that order, one customer is there with customer ID C123. Name of the customer is ACME Corporation, and contact person is John Smith. So here in the order, what is there? Different customers are there. One customer C123, and for that fellow we given name and contact person. So what is this? This is a example XML tag. This is the example XML tag. So you can write any number of tags. Now you try to write all of you please write a student tag. So first order this is order tag. Okay, fine. Right. Now you try to write one tag for me. For the sake of me, you write a student tag. Student tag with student ID, name, and mobile number. Okay, only three. You try to write a student tag of your own. Please, all of you write. Because madam is repeatedly asking that you are not writing, you are not learning anything. So if you are unable to write a student tag, no use of taking the class. Student tag. Student tag should be started. Then after that, within the student, you should keep what are the different attributes? Student ID, student name, student roll number, mobile number. Right up. Hello. Done? Good. Hmm? Well, in Zoom, it is not shared. Right. All of you written student tag. For example, you have 10 students. So 10 student tags you need to write. All 10 students tags should be written in one class tag. Okay. Single student tag to describe a student. And if I want to keep 10 members, so I should write 10 student tags. And all these తెలుగులో చెప్పాలా ఎవరికి తెలుగులో చెప్పాలా మీ ఇష్టం హిందీలో చెప్పమన్నా చెప్తా రైట్ స్టూడెంట్ ట్యాగ్ రాయాలమ్మా యూ నీడ్ టు రైట్ స్టూడెంట్ ట్యాగ్ లో ఏమేమి రాయాలి స్టూడెంట్ ఐడి స్టూడెంట్ నేమ్ మొబైల్ నంబర్ ఎట్సెట్రా మెయిల్ ఐడి వాట్ ఎవర్ యూ వాంట్ టు also your wish. Okay, for single student that is a student information. Single student information is available in student tag. Okay, student tag lo oka student. If you want to write 10 students, these 10 student tags should be written in one class tag. So in a class, how many students are there? 10 students are there. So this information, I will store it in the form of .xml file. We will store that in the form of .xml file. This .xml file is used, for example, list all the students. In web page lo manami students andarni display cheyalanko em cheyali no need to go to database directly మన దగ్గర ఉన్న XML file లో నుంచి display చేసేయచ్చు we are taking the data from the XML file only we are not moving to database, we are not connecting to database, simply we are getting from XML file. That's what it is used for. All of you got it? అర్థమైందా समझ में आया ना right next key benefits. Please note down the benefits by using XML. What are the benefits we get? Self describing, self daba, we are creating our own tags. Okay, you are the hero for yours, you need to tell about yourself. Self describing data, independence, it won't bother about what kind of language we are using, what kind of thing. So this .xml file can be used for any kind of language. You can get it from the Java language, you can get it from the JavaScript, from the C#. No platform. So I will use only so-and-so platform. No, you can use any platform. You can work out on any machine. Any machine means either you can use Ubuntu, either you can use Macintosh, operating system, whatever the machine, 32-bit machine, 64-bit machine, 16-bit machine. We don't bother about the machine also. Whether it is built by Dell, whatever the company, we won't bother. That is called platform independence. What is flat? So the person will be known to everybody. Whatever the language, whatever the thing, okay, whatever the programming language, whatever the machine, whatever the device, okay, that is called platform independence we will get with XML. Next, separation. Basically, hello. Basically, we use XML for storing the content, data. We keep the data in a XML file. We keep the data in a XML. Now he's talking about presentation. XSL. We have .xsl for, I think in the second unit you might have heard about this term XSL. Have you heard? XSLT. XSLT. Have you heard? We added style presentation. Next. Right? So what is the advantage if I keep that in a business? Hello, you are producing one product. Okay. Until and unless you won't sell in the market, you won't get the money. If you don't do business, you won't get the money. Hello, Ammai. You learn some concept. If you don't sell that, if you prepared one product, if you don't sell it, you won't get the money. So that's what here we are using the XML. We learn XML. And in building the application, if you doesn't use XML, by using XML, what kind of impact will be there in business? So if I use this XML, the first one is it will allow industry specific data representation. Hello, please note down. It will allow industry specific data representation. For example, to some plants. Okay, only plants. So I will keep the data related to plant. So that will be useful for only plant. For example, if I'm working for an iron industry, okay, for example, steel factory. So for steel factory, what kind of data I should require? For example, you are making an electrical company. Hello, you are creating the data related to electrical company. So there, we need to write the data in the form of electronics, electricals only. Okay, so we can write the industry specific data representation. So we can write industry related data representation by using XML, because XML allows us to create our own tags. What is the reason? XML allows us to create our own tags. So we can represent, so whatever the data related to that particular industry, we can keep it. Next, second point. Second point. Second point is it will use schemas. For example, you written your schema. Hello, you written a essay writing, essay competition. Who will correct that? Your Telugu teacher will correct. Then whether it is following the format or not, everything he will check. Even when you write any paper, article, hello, Are Babu, essay రాసావా స్కూల్లో? essay writing, వ్యాస రచన చేశారా? So if you write that essay, who will validate? Your teacher will validate, and those who written well, that person will get a prize. Here also, you write our own tax. Hello. Here also we write our own tax. But it should be validated with help of the XML schemas and namespaces. No doubt. XML schema and namespace will be validate the XML files. Right up. So why we use XML schema and namespace? For validating the XML documents. Right up. To validate XML documents. Next, business value metrics. So what kind of impact will be there in business? Please note down. 40 to 60% reduction in integration costs. So if I combine two business, I want to combine two business. Okay. So at the time the integration cost will be there. So that integration cost will be reduced 40 to 60%. Okay. Next, after that, faster partnerships. Partnerships, more number of partnerships are came into picture with around 30 to 45% of the partnerships among the people. Next, 25 to 30% lower maintenance cost. Maintenance cost. Maintenance cost means what? For example, I'm using this device. So when I'm using this device, if I get any repair, so I need to spend for it. Okay. So I need to, in order to maintain this device, I uh, and get it solved, get it repaired. Okay. So like that, we have lower maintenance cost with the help of this XML. This is with only XML. Ma. Yeah. Second one, we have two kinds of write up. We have two kinds of applications. We have two kinds of applications. We have two kinds of applications. B2B applications, business to business. Next, what is business to business applications, B2B applications, and B2C applications? So B2B applications are standardized exchange. They'll follow standardized document exchange. They standardize document exchange means they follow XML schema, XML namespaces. Workflow automation. See, all these examples I have taken from you. According to your textbook only it is there. Please note down this as it is. You write all these ones in the exam. According to your textbook only I have taken. So, business to business applications will follow standardized document exchange and workflow automation. Basically here POs, orders, invoices, etc. will be taken. .xml files. Next. Interestingly, in the previous example also I have taken order, right? Hello. I'm taking order. What is the impact here? Anybody can understand? When the order will be generated? Normally. If you pay the money, first we add the item. Hello. ఈ బిజినెస్ చేస్తారు కదా మీరు అమెజాన్లో. యూ విల్ పర్చేజ్ ద ఐటమ్స్ ఇన్ అమెజాన్ కదా. ఏమ్మా చేస్తారా లేదా? సో మీరు చేసేటప్పుడు ఫస్ట్ ఏం చేస్తారు? యూ విల్ యాడ్ ఐటమ్స్ టు కార్ట్. 3 items అయితే 3 items. After that, it will generate one bill. It will generate one bill. So in the bill, what you will find? How many items are there and its cost, quantity, everything. So bill is happening time within the pages only. It is not going to database. So whenever you generate a bill, it is nothing but order. I am making an order to the person. So bill will become an order if you pay the money. If you pay the money, first pay the money, it becomes an order. So customer is first select the items and after that it will generate a bill. Once the bill is generated, if you pay the money, then it becomes an order. Okay. So in the web pages, within the web pages only it is happening. That's what at the time I'm using XML file in order to transmit the data between the documents, one web page to another web page. So we are using XML file. Okay, that's what I'm giving the example. Also order only. Why order? This order will be generated in between the pages. The order will be generated in between the pages once you paid the amount for a bill. Okay. So this is about are mentioning order every time. Even in the beginning also I mentioned order only. Okay. So here also I'm keeping an order. So the reason is this order will be generated once you pay the amount for the Amazon. Next, B2C applications. Business to customer or client. So it will focus on content presentation and customer interaction. Please note down. It will focus on content, presentation, personalization, and customer interaction. Next. Right. Business to business versus business to customer applications. In that, I given one B2B application. Please note down. XML is for providing vocabulary for expressing business documents such as purchase orders. Note down. Please note down this. If you are able to write this in the exam, that's enough. Purchase orders, invoices, shipping notices in a standardized format. And B2B XML applications typically focus on document exchange, workflow, and business process automation. The example is this one. So this is the example for B2B application, business to business application. If it is not visible, please come forward. So here part order is there with the different suppliers, supplier with ID, supplier name. So here this supplier will send these parts. Part one part. This is an example for B2B XML file. Business to business XML file. In the exam also, please take code these examples only. Hello. I prepared the slides. Because if you read the textbook, you will be in confused mode. So what I'm supposed to write, what I am not supposed to write. So for that reason, I mentioned in a cleared way. Please note down. So here we focus on document exchange, workflow, and business process automation. What is business process automation? Anybody? For example, two people are doing business. How they will do business? For that, we have a process. Next. Right. If you complete, move to next. In a part order, we have supplier tag as well as parts tag. right? Business to customer application or client application. B2C is a right up. B2C XML applications focus on content presentation and personalization and interaction. They will focus on content presentation, content presentation, content personalization, and customer interaction. And here in B2C application, we use XSLT. We use XSLT. So all .xsl files will be converted into .xml file by adding styles. So if you add CSS to XML file, it becomes a XSL file. So we have a XSLT transformer to display the data in for a different device, different presentation format. What is the use of XSLT? XSLT will be facilitates to display the data in different presentation formats. So B2C applications will use XSLT. Note down. B2C applications will use XSLT. Next, business to business. We have interactive components like gateways with XML translation. Right up. XML will provide XML will XML will provide more flexible and extensible alternate to traditional EDI formats. Still maintaining backward compatibility through translation gateways. So the terms, please look at what is compatibility and what is backward compatibility. So still maintaining backward compatibility through translation gateways. Hello. We have a TV, old TV is there. Old TV is there with it will run with satellite. Now I want to keep it. I want to keep this with what? Smart TV. Can I convert that? Hello. I have a TV, old TV. I want to work like this TV. Is it possible? So we have to getting that into backward compatibility. So I can operate on that also. So we need to come up with devices to make it like a smart TV. For example, you have a monitor at your home. Can you make it like a TV? You use. Okay. For example, you have the TV. Then if you connect with any laptop or anything, it becomes a, so you can run YouTube there. Even though the TV doesn't support anything. So here we make use of it with help of the backward compatibility. What do you mean by backward compatibility? So this backward compatibility will be getting with help of the translation gateways. With help of the translation. So here please note down this. One example. So here subscribers are there. With ID and they are enrolled. Next. So first one is EDI gateways. Second one, XML based gateways. Right up. XML to translation. So there I used gateways. Here I am using APIs like a gateway. XML based APIs. Hello, I don't know Hindi. I don't know Hindi. What I am supposed to do? I need to translate. So here we are doing that only. So XML based API, web services, right up. Web services expose the web services expose the business functionality through from here. Web services expose business functionality through standard XML based interfaces, allowing disparate systems to communicate regardless of implementation details. Hello, we go to canteen, have a idli, right? Do you look at how that idli is prepared? You are hungry, you go and eat. There is no matter of taste, how they prepared, like that. Here, we are doing the same thing with XML based interfaces. Regardless of implementation details, we are using them. So here, there is a SOAP message structure. Please note down. This SOAP message structure. So in the previous unit, we use SOAP for what? In order to send a message. Hello. The message will be sent with help of the SOAP. Without SOAP, we can't send a message. So here there is an example. So SOAP with envelope, and this SOAP envelope is, it is validated with the SOAP, XMLNS, no namespace, SOAP, it should follow the rules according to this. As an envelope, what are the rules it should follow? The validation is done with what kind of namespace? XMLNS SOAP namespace. According to that format, so he's written this tag. Please note down. He's sending password. That fellow is sending user ID and password and account number in an envelope. That is in a SOAP message. Please note down. Okay, na sir. They are taking. తెలుగులో చెప్పాలా లేదు. అవునా నాకు చెప్పొచ్చు కదా మరి ఏ నాకేం ప్రాబ్లం ఐ కెన్ స్పీక్ తెలుగు హిందీ ఎనీథింగ్ ఇంగ్లీష్ అని చెప్తారు కాంపోనెంట్స్ అంటే ఏం లేదు మా టూ మెథడ్స్ లో చేయొచ్చు వన్ ఈస్ ఈడిఐ బేస్డ్ అనదర్ వన్ ఈస్ XML బేస్డ్ ఓకే XML బేస్డ్ లో సోప్ మెసేజ్ వాడతాం ఓకేనా వద్దమ్మా యా సో ఇక్కడ ఏంటి గేట్ వేస్ వాడుతున్నాం ఫస్ట్ ఏమో గేట్ వేస్ వాడుతున్నాము సెకండ్ XML బేస్ వాడుతున్నాం ఇది క్లియర్ గా అర్థం చేసుకోండి అంతే మీకు ఎగ్జామ్ లో కూడా ఇలానే వస్తాయి మీరు టెన్షన్ పడాల్సిన అవసరం లేదు జస్ట్ వాట్ ఈస్ ద పర్పస్ ఆఫ్ ఇట్ అండ్ యూ రైట్ ఏ ట్యాగ్ రిలేటెడ్ టు దాట్ ఈ ట్యాగ్స్ అన్ని కూడా నేను ఎక్కడి నుంచి ఇచ్చాను మీ టెక్స్ట్ బుక్ నుంచే ఇచ్చాను హావ్ టేకెన్ ఫ్రమ్ యువర్ టెక్స్ట్ బుక్ ఓన్లీ I don't want one way. I want two way. If you are unable to understand, మీకు అర్థం కాకపోతే చెప్పండి రైట్ Shall I stop? You want a stop break? Continue. The third one is XML security implementation. XML security implement. Here we use a digital signature. Here we use a digital signature. And we use a XML encryption. This is the basis for providing the secure anybody can tell what is transaction in DBMS You might have studied. What is transaction? What is transaction? Money transfer only. Hello. What is transaction? Right. What is transaction? Anybody? Hmm? For example, you are making a withdrawal from ATM. Is it a transaction? You are sending one message to your friend. Is it a transaction? Hmm? Hello. Transaction means basically it is having the properties of a acid. Atomicity, consistency, integrity, and durability. So it should follow acid properties. Transaction should follow acid properties. What is that? Accuracy, integrity, and durability. Okay, I given 10 rupees to you. So I'm giving you. For that, you are giving me one pen. So I'm making a transaction in between both the two people. Hello. Nichema. Sorry, is I'm నేను ఒక పెన్ కొంటున్నాను నీ అబ్బాయి దగ్గర. సో ఫర్ దట్ నేను ఒక 10 రూపీస్ ఇచ్చాను. ఈస్ గివింగ్ ద పెన్ టు మీ అగైన్. సో ఫస్ట్ ఐఎమ్ పేయింగ్ ద మనీ. Once you get the money, he's so here two messages are happening. రెండు మెసేజ్లు ఎక్స్చేంజ్ అవుతున్నాయి. హలో అమ్మాయి, టూ మెసేజెస్ ఆర్ ఎక్స్చేంజింగ్ వెన్ ఐఎమ్ పర్చేసింగ్ ఏ పెన్. ఒక పెన్ కొనేటప్పుడు ఐఎమ్ one soap message from here, one from here, that person to me. Two messages are exchanged. In this duration, hello, all of a sudden, network gone. I given money, but he didn't given pen to me. Lose what? Integrity, durability, everything, right? So here, I will lose my money because I didn't get the pen. So in this transaction, so when a transaction is complete means either it should be completed or not to be. I given the money. So at that time it is something is happened, some message happened. So that fellow should given back money to me. Either it should be committed or roll back. That is called transaction. Okay. So transaction will follow acid properties. Now here, in this case, here I am talking about security. Now we use signatures. Hello. For example, you forgot your ID card. If you forgot your ID card or all ticket number, where you will go? Exam cell. Exam cell people, what they will say? You get the signature from your HOD. right? So, because to ensure that you are the student of KIET, so HOD will sign. Then only, otherwise they won't. So here we are using signature, normal signature on a paper. Okay. What is happened with a document? Digitally, how to do signatures? Sir, you written one signature tag and you are saying it is a secure one. How you will accept that? See, this signature basically in the signature tag. Hello, hello. Here, please all of it. It is interesting. Signature tag is there. It is taking from the namespace of this XML DSIG digital signature one. And here signature sign information is so canonicalization method. The algorithm is used for generating the signature. Next, URI from here, that is a reference. So this is a signature and its value, hash value, signature value generated. This signature value is right in the form of this. So basically what happens? Here, I have a message. I send through a okay. Here, this message, if I this is a message. This message, if I encrypt with my own private key, then it becomes a signature. This message, if I do encrypt, if I do encrypt with my own private key, I'll come to you. Because it is very simple. Now you are అరే బాబు వినండి ఏదో రాసావు నోట్స్ లో ఐ నీడ్ టు నో దట్ దిస్ ఇస్ రిటర్న్ బై యూ హౌ కెన్ ఐ ensure that? So I need your signature. So I need to know about your. I don't know your handwriting also. I will take your signature. So signature basically generated with help of your own private. It will be generated with your own private. Okay, fine. Hello. Right. Is it boring? మీకు ఆఫ్టర్నూన్ మొత్తం తెలుగులో చెప్తాను ఇంకా. If you really asking me in Telugu, I am very happy to speak in Telugu. Right. So this business to business interactive components. First one is EDI based. Second one is XML based. Third one is so how to implement security with XML. So there we use signatures. So for providing the signature write up, we use message digest. In order to get signatures, we use message digest and hash algorithms. Hash algorithms, SHA-1 algorithm, SHA-256 algorithm, 512 algorithm. So many are came. Secure hash algorithm. SHA, SHA-1, SHA-2, SHA-250. So these are all algorithms we use for security implementation. The principle you look at, right? So for secure transactions, so here purchase order is generated with a signature RSA SHA-1 algorithm. Hello. Here there is an algorithm called RSA algorithm with SHA-1. Public security Reverse Samer Adelman. Security is completed for you. Not done. RSA algorithm, DSS algorithm. Security is completed. In that only you will get it. RSA algorithm. So here we are sending a purchase order with a signature. We are sending a purchase order with signature. So we added one signature tag with a signature algorithm. What kind of algorithm we used to generate a signature? What kind of algorithm is used to generate a signature? RSA. RSA along with SHA-1. Next. Next one is, so one topic, please note down. Components of right. These are the components XSD. Hello. XSD and schema. Have you heard about DTDs? Document type definition. XML schemas will provide, right up. XML schemas will provide a powerful mechanism for defining the structure, content, and semantics of the XML documents. Next, the advantages of DTDs are advantages of XML schema over DTDs. So if I use XSD, XML schema definition, so what are the advantages I will get over the document type definition, DTDs? Here, we get the rich data typing system. You can have namespaces. We have a support of namespaces. The documents can be validated with help of the namespaces. The documents can be validated with, and it also gives the features of inheritance of object-oriented features like inheritance. Anybody please can you list what are the object-oriented features? Please let me know. What are the object-oriented features? Object-oriented features. What are they? What are the encapsulation, data abstraction, then inheritance, in a single, hybrid, multiple inheritance, multi-level inheritance. Next, what next? Forgot everything. Features, oops, features, object-oriented features. Okay, what is inheritance? If I generate a child from the parent, that is called inheritance. So we derive a child class from the parent class. Then it is a inheritance process. So in that process, some of the properties or methods will be inherited to its children. Okay, that is called inheritance. Next, by using XSSD for business rules. Example schema, you just note down. Hello, YouTube is coming. YouTube is coming, ma. Something went wrong. అవుతుంది. రాజ్ మహమ్మద్, డాక్టర్ రాజ్ మహమ్మద్, రాజ్ మహమ్మద్, RAJMOHAMMED, MMED, Raj Mohammed. Next, assistant professor. Okay, ma. Next, please note down this schema, example schema. How many people understand this document? I want to know. See, you are writing all tags, right? How many people understand these tags? I will make one person to stand and tell. This I am here access XML schema with schema. So here this is taking from the namespace from here XML schema. Hello. This is written according to this, according to the w3.org site from that 2001 standard. So XML schema, how the XML schema must be there, how an essay should be like this, the standard format. So these fellows will given the standard format. So for that we taken the namespace. So entire thing will be validated with the help of this namespace. For every document, one namespace will be there. According to the namespace, it will be validated. So here, this access element, first, this is about invoice. The element name is invoice. Element name is invoice. In an invoice, we have access with complex type. There is a sequence. Element name with invoice number with a string, access string, invoice date with a date, another element called customer with a customer type, and element with line items type. So this is a sequence. This is part of the sequence. These are part of the sequence. What is sequence? Sequence is like an array. Sequence is like a array. List. In Python, you can say it is a list. In C language, we can call it as array. So it is having some set of elements. It is having some set of elements. So these elements are what? Invoice number, date, customer name, line items. So these are in one sequence. These are in one sequence. So now this is one complex type. Why it is complex type? I am keeping different data types, string, date, customer type, all of them. Okay. Now here access element. Additional type definitions. Okay. This is about the XML schema definition, XSD. We have DTD. So in a DTD, you might have seen this PC data, PC in capital, PC, DATA. Hello, parsed content data, PC data, C data, type. DTD, you didn't see? DTD. So DTD also give you the what kind of data we are using. The same thing I am using here. So in a DTD, I will use PC data or C data. In DTD, I will use C data or PC data type. Here we are using different data types. Access with string, access with date. So many things you will find. So many data types you can see. Okay. So the advantage here is over the DTD, we can keep even complex type of data also. Okay. Please note down, ma. Next, after this, we have XSLT. We have XSLT. XSLT will allow the business to separate content from the presentation. Content from the presentation and enabling the same XML data to be formatted differently for various output channels. For various output channels, it will segregate. It will separate. Please note down. What is the task of XSLT? XML transformation it is. So one XSD document becoming a XML with the help of the XSLT transformation. So we have XSLT tools. Hello. We have XSLT tools online. You can find online XSLT tools to convert a .xsd file into XML file. Next, XSLT is a, note down, XSLT is a declarative language. Declarative means demanding. You should give instruction. That's it. You need to follow. Declarative language means XSLT is a declarative language. Rules that uses a template rules to transform XML documents. To transform XML documents. And transform. So just look at that. So there is a invoice for a invoice in a header section, XSL value of select order ID, XSL select order customer name is coming in a table. So I started a table, item, quantity, price, total. We are writing HTML file it is. It is a HTML file. Within that, XSL for each select order item items. Okay, one value with SKU, we are getting something. Then dollar with price, dollar with quantity and price. So I'm multiplying both of them and I'm getting the result. So this is called one XSLT transformer for multi-channel. Please note down. Please note down. ఏం లేదమ్మా డాట్ ఎక్స్ఎస్డి ఫైల్ ఉంటుంది ఎక్స్ఎస్డి ఫైల్ని ఎక్స్ఎంఎల్కి కన్వర్ట్ చేయాలి ఓకే ఎవరు చేస్తారు అది ఎక్స్ఎస్ఎల్టీ టూల్ చేస్తుంది అంతే సింపుల్ ఎక్స్ఎస్ఎల్టీ టూల్ ఏం చేస్తుంది డాట్ ఎక్స్ఎస్డి ఫైల్ని ఎక్స్ఎంఎల్కి కన్వర్ట్ చేస్తుంది రైట్ టేకెన్ ఈ బిజినెస్ XML system it is. Right up. Whatever we studied till now about this only. EBXL, EBXML. Think that something else, e-business XML only. So in another terms, we can write like this, EBXML. Small EB, XML framework. So it is a electronic business XML. electronic business XML. It is a modular suite for specifications that enables enterprises of any size and in any location to conduct business over the internet. So you can do business from anywhere, from any country, from any location, from any kind of uh, means small or business process specification schema, BPSS. Yeah, what is this? BPSS, business process specification schema. Right. Do you know about SRS? SRS. Huh? Software requirement specification. SRS document. Have you heard? SRS document, ma? Software engineering, you don't have? SRS, software requirement specification. Like that, here specification means the instruction. Specification means I need to follow, that's it. Rules. Specification is nothing but one rule. So there is a business specification rule, business process. So if you want to do business, there is a process. And this process will give you some set of statements or specifications. So that entire thing, we can call it as business process specification. What? Schema. Schema means tags. Next, it also contains collaboration protocol, profiles, and agreements. CPPA. Please note down. Collaboration protocol profiles and agreements. Please note down that because that is very, very important. And messaging service. So messaging service can be talk about what kind of SOAP message we are using, how we are exchanging the data, how can we do envelope, how can we do signatures, everything we will talk about message service. Next, registry and repository. So making a register of WSDL document. What is WSDL? Web Service Description Language. That what we will do? With WSDL, what do you do? WSDL file used for what purpose? To describe a web service. To create a web service. Next, the core components. Next, in this, mainly, we make use of BPSS messaging service, and registry repository. I mentioned around five, right? In the five, so we just take three components as a very key components. Okay, what are they? BPSS, messaging service, and registry or repository. Next. So one example for CPP, collaboration protocol for profiles and agreements. Please take this example. Here we look at one namespace called, hello, this is a namespace. This is a namespace. Here Oasis names TC EBXML CCPA 2.0. Version 2.0 it is. Party ID is DUNS with 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9. This is a party ID. And party name is ACME Manufacturing. Party name. Here we have a service binding. Here service will be order processing. Can send order conversion. This is a service binding. Next, delivery channel through whom we will send. We send with a transport protocol HTTP, and we send through endpoint with https acme.com with order. Okay. So this is entire CPA. Hello. In the morning session, any doubts? Please note down that till that time. Meanwhile, if you have any doubt in the morning session, please let me know. చెప్పండి. హలో, ఈవెన్ థర్డ్ యూనిట్ లో కూడా ఏమైనా డౌట్స్ ఉంటే అడగండి. చెప్తాను, మళ్ళీ చెప్తాను. Okay, all of you taken this? So I will give a break. Uh, Afternoon session, we'll discuss in detail about this and the benefits of the thing, this e-business XML systems. We'll discuss in the next class. And also, we have Rosetta Net standards. So we'll discuss about this. So vertical industries and all of them I will discuss in the afternoon session. Okay. And I request everybody, if you have any doubt, you can. How to stop this?